Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday, September 25th, 2017. Another beautiful, beautiful day. Real clear blue skies. We have today, tomorrow, and Wednesday are supposed to be 90 degrees, high 80s. And then after that, Thursday's high is going to be 64 or 67, I think they said. And then it cools right off, so, but that's okay. Okay. I don't generally go on political rants type of thing, but I am going to make an exception today just because this here, obviously, as you can see, is a folded up American flag. This flag was given to me when my father passed away. He's been gone, it was 3 years in February, okay? My father was a World War II veteran. He was in the Coast Guard. And so, anyway, they gave me this upon his death, and obviously I have kept it, and it's not used. I keep it right in the original thing that they gave it to me, and it's a thing of honor and respect as far as I'm concerned. Anybody that watches my channel knows I am not a big fan of the government, but I love my country. And so we're going to talk about entitled, spoiled, rich, pampered athletes taking a knee when the national anthem is being played. And I know this is going out all over the place, and a lot of people are talking about it and stuff like that. And you know, I find it very disrespectful. You know, here's the thing, okay? You have the right to believe whatever you want to believe. But if you are a paid athlete, your job is to entertain us. If you're a musician, your job is to entertain us. Let's go with Katy Perry getting on, asking people, oh, how are you doing now that Trump's the president? Are you doing okay? Come on, listen. You know what? You can have your political beliefs, whatever you want to have, that's fine. But keep to yourself. Nobody cares, okay? Everybody has their own beliefs. Everybody has their own thought process on everything. You know, your job is to entertain us. That's it, period. You know, I don't want to see these idiots taking a knee. Here's the thing is, you want to make all these changes in the world and make the world better. So, as you're this super high-paid athlete, what are you doing for the neighborhoods that you came from? What are you doing to make those things better? Now, don't get me wrong. There are some athletes that actually do give back to the community quite a bit, okay? But the percentage is not very high, okay? You know, we'll go back to Colin Kaepernick starting this whole crap with taking a knee crap and not, you know, standing for the national anthem. He was an adopted kid, adopted by a white couple. He's mixed breed. He's half, I don't want to say mixed breed, but he's mixed race, I'm sorry. He's half white, he's half black. And I hate the terminology of the whole race thing. It really does. It pisses me off because we're all human beings. So, but I'm going to use this just to make my point, okay? So here's this young man who was half white and half black. He was adopted and raised by a white couple, okay? Went to an, I got a freaking, went to an, you know, prestigious school, got an education, went into the NFL, makes a pantload of money, lives very, very privileged, and he's standing up for the rights of the downtrodden. Get out of here. What are you doing then? What are you doing for them? Are you putting your money where your mouth is? That shows me that you're doing something. You know, give back to your community. You guys, you want to have a platform, you want to do something good, you athletes out there, and I'm talking across the board, give back. You know, you look at a guy like Derek Jeter, okay? Now, I'm a diehard Yankees fan, as you guys know. Very class act. Gives a lot back to the community, okay? Same thing with Big Papi up there in Boston. Now, I can't stand Boston, but I respect that player. He was a fantastic player, but he was also a good human being. And he does a lot back for his native country, and he gives back. And that's what it's about, guys. It's like, if you are on that platform, and if you want to make some change or do something good, help out in the communities where you grew up in. Do change there. Show these kids that they don't have to turn to the streets or gangs or whatever else, that they have other outlets, other avenues of which to be successful in life and then give back. But a lot of them don't. A lot of them have no idea what this stands for. You know, when you have, in Pittsburgh, you have one player stand out there for the national anthem, and he is a combat veteran that did 3 tours in Afghanistan, and then his coach is going to berate him after the game and say how he didn't, stick up for his team. He did more than the rest of the team did, I'll tell you what. I mean, it's not about the freaking national anthem, you idiots, okay? It's about, you know what, you want to make a change, make a positive change, do something. You got to realize that most people that follow sports are middle-class, hard-working people, and we're paying huge money for us to go see you pampered, spoiled brats play a game, okay? And I've seen a lot of videos of people burning their gear and all this type of stuff in protest. Now, I will say this. Now, I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan, too. And I love what Jerry Jones said. Love what he said. You will stand for the national anthem on my team if you're staff or if you're a player. And if you don't, you're fired. I respect the crap out of that. Because you know what? It's all right. You work for him. That's your job. Your job, like I said, your job as an athlete for whatever team, you're responsible to your team. And then on top of that, you are here to entertain us. Period. Period. Oh, speaking of which, real quick, I got to put this out here. Aaron Judge for the Yankees just hit his 49th and 50th home run today. So he just broke the all-time rookie record for home runs. Mark McGwire set the record in 1987 with 49. Aaron Judge just broke that record. He just hit his 50th, 49th and 50th today. So, hoorah. Anyway, getting back to this, it's about respect. You know what? You don't have to believe in a lot of things, but the flag is about, to me, me personally, as a veteran myself, the flag is about the sacrifice that so many people have made so that these idiot Antifa and other all anti-whatever people want to do Black Lives Matter, your white supremacists, all these idiots, okay? We allow you that privilege to that protest because of the sacrifice made by so many, okay? And here's the thing, guys, when you're in that uniform and you're fighting alongside the guys next to you, it don't matter what color they are. If they're wearing green and they got an American flag on their shoulder, man, you don't care if that dude is Chinese. If he saves your life and he's a fellow American, you are grateful. He's your brother. I mean, now I never saw combat, but a lot of guys that have saw combat, they can really truly only relate to other gentlemen and women that have seen combat because they get it. They've been there. I'm very grateful that I was never in combat. Looking back now, at the time I wanted to, obviously. I was a gung-ho 19-year-old kid, but looking back as a 52-year-old man, I'm very grateful that I never saw combat. So many of these people that have served have come back, and even if they come back whole physically, they're never whole mentally. That's why I stand for the flag. That's why I will always stand for the flag. And it's about respect. And these athletes have no idea what that means. They just don't, because they're spoiled, they're pampered, they get everything freaking handed to them. They've been getting their butts kissed since high school. I mean, and realistically, younger people that are watching these videos, if you're in high school, okay, or you just got out of high school, the athletes got special privileges. They got treated differently than everybody else. I'll even go back, way back, and some of my older subscribers will know what I'm talking about. Dexter Manley, who played for the Washington Redskins. I think he was a defensive player. I know that, but I don't know what position what the position on defense he played. Went through high school, went through college, was in the NFL, playing in the NFL for the Washington Redskins, and could not even read and write. Now, how do you graduate, number one, high school, let alone college, not being able to read or write? It's because athletes get special privileges. So they're pampered all the way along through, and then we reward them if they're very good at their craft with $1-million contracts. They're making a lot of money, and a lot of, and don't get me wrong, you know what they do to their bodies and they put their bodies through, are they worth some of these salaries? I don't believe so, but that's not my call. If people are willing to pay them that, and people are willing to pay for the increased price of tickets or whatever, that's fine. But you guys got to remember, as athletes, your job is to entertain us, to make us forget about all the crap that's going on in the world for a while. Not have your own little political thing. And here's the thing, realistically, this weekend, it wasn't so much about, you know, the kneeling because of your whatever thing. They were kneeling because they hated Donald Trump. Okay, I don't care what your political views are. You know, I personally don't like politics. Period. I think that all politicians are crooked and corrupt, which I'm right on that when I say that. But you know, they all have an agenda, and that agenda is to make their rich friends richer. I'm petting Buddy. He's down here. Came to see me. Their job is to make their rich friends richer. So, you know, like I said, I just, there he is. Hello, Mr. Man. Mr. Man. Hi. Hi. My hunter. Don't rub on that. Don't rub on that. Yeah. Anyway, guys, you know, I definitely want to get your feedback on this. I mean, I know this is like a hot topic and everybody's going to have their opinion, and I respect that, okay? But the thing is, at the end of the day, if they're playing a national anthem, you stand for the national anthem, you put your hand over your heart, and you're doing it for your veterans who sacrificed so much for this country, okay? Do it for them. If you don't want to do it, if you hate everything about this country, or whatever your views are, I really could give a crap less. I really could. But if you don't do anything else, when they play that national anthem, put your hand over your heart, stand and respect the men and women who died to give you that right to be an idiot. Okay? And that goes for you athletes too, like I said. Your job is to entertain us, period. I don't care what your political views are, I could care less, okay? Same thing like, you know, musicians and you know, and all those type of people, or entertainers in Hollywood, actors. I don't care what your political views are. Your job is to entertain me. Do your job. That's it. I don't care what you think about this, that, or the other thing. You know, my God, Hollywood is so anti-Trump, and it's like, I could care less. Okay? Guess what? He's the president. Get over it. Move on. You know what? If Hillary had won, I wouldn't like it very much. But guess what? She would have been the president. I would have had to deal with it for at least 4 years. You know? But the thing is, she didn't. She lost. Get over it. Move on with your lives. Grow up. Now, I will say this. Could this be a distraction to take us away from what's really important, what's going on in the world? Think about that, guys. Could be. But here's the thing. Respect this thing right here, boys and girls. Respect it. A lot of people have given their lives, the ultimate sacrifice. And a lot of the ones that have come home, you know, they're not coming home whole physically. There's a lot of injured veterans out there. There's a lot of mentally injured veterans out there. This guy's going nuts today. What's going on, buddy? But anyway, listen, that's the end of my rant for today. I'll try to stick with just what I normally do, but this is something that bothered me, and I wanted to put my thoughts out there on it. And like I said, I want your feedback, guys. I want to hear what your thoughts are, what you guys think. I really do, because it's a crazy, crazy world out there. A lot of stupid stuff going on. A lot of distraction going on to take us away from whatever the real problems are. And that, you know, it's just a lot of unnecessary nonsense, you know, crazy, crazy, crazy. I've never seen the political divide be so strongly. If Trump said that skipping was a good thing, anybody that skipped would stop skipping. Half these people in the country would, I'm never skipping again because Trump's for skipping. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Grow up. Get a life. Anyway. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day. Right, buddy? I love you. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, guys. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD. Whatever you're working on, whatever goals you're trying to reach, you can reach them. You just have to work at it. All right? I will see you all tomorrow. And I'm sorry that I got on a rant today, but I just had to put it out there. Okay? I'll talk to you later. Prepper nurse went out for now. And he never does this, guys, just so you know. Generally, the only time he wants his attention is if he's in the bathroom getting a drink of water. That's it. So this is, to be outside and wanting love is very rare. Yeah. You my boy? Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. I know. Okay. I'll see you guys later. I gotta come around here and get it. I gotta come around here and turn it off, bud.